Muriel's drink, something much colder. It seemed to be in the room with me, and just outside my window, something charged with menace and chilled with hatred.
Isn't it? A summer afternoon, a good companion, and all the outdoors to enjoy. Doing what you like is the fun of living.
Oh, the real joy of good living.
Afterwards, add the zest of Schlitz to your fun. Refreshing Schlitz makes good times even better. Get together with pleasure. Whenever you order beer, ask for Schlitz. It's brewed with just the kiss of the hops for delicate flavor.
Know the real joy of good living. Move up to quality. Move up to Schlitz. The beer that made Milwaukee famous.
I'd saved Larry Blanchard until last. The lump on my head kept throbbing and kept telling me I should have started with him. Blanchard!
Yeah?
You in a truthful mood this morning?
Why?
Oh, put it down to curiosity if you like.
Why don't we just put it down to bad manners?
Look, I was clobbered last night when I wasn't looking. This morning, I'm looking.
Oh, and you think I'm your boy, huh?
Could be.
You like to crowd people, don't you? I know you. If I were to belt you one, you'd be the first guy to holler for the cops and swear at a complaint.
Try me.
Find out if I'm the guy that worked you over last night if you land all the punches.
I didn't say I was hit by a fist.
Oh.
You're all right.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me, how well did you know Ben Miles?
Well, too well and too long.
You were jealous of him, weren't you?
Now, how can you be jealous of a joke who's got $4 million? That's out of space.
But apparently you're trying to get into orbit. It's obvious how you feel about Tammy.
Well, I just happen to love a girl, that's all. What's wrong with that? Well, go ahead, laugh. Felt that way about her ever since she worked at Thomas's drugstore, before Ben even discovered her. Look, I'm not the town pauper. I got a little business. I do all right. Tammy can do better, but tell you something, Buster, I'm going to keep trying.
You ever read the story of Ulysses?
Yeah, in school. Why?
You remember what happened when he got home and found all the suitors in the house?
If I live till Ben knocks me off, I'm going to be 20 million years old.
And you don't agree with Tammy about Ben haunting her?
You mean about that stuff she's been missing? No. I figure maybe Tammy's been taking that stuff and hiding it.
Why would she do that?
Well, to kind of punish herself for failing in that marriage.
Then she loved Ben.
She flipped for him. And he never loved anybody or anything in his whole life. He married her for a gag, for kicks. He told me. I found a flower in the middle of a dump, he told me. Oh, man, I nearly belted him.
So he married her and tried to drag her down to his level.
Yeah. Something like the devil trying to bargain for his soul. Only got nowhere with it. And he tried scaring her to death, you know, driving 100 miles an hour on a mountain road, taking Tammy out in that boat of his in hurricane weather. Anything to make her crack, but she wouldn't break. Boy, you name it, he tried it, and she went along with it, and she just wouldn't break.
Until that day at the mine.
Well, now, do you blame her?
Quite a story. You tell it well. I listened to the waves and looked toward China. At first, the waves made a lot of noise, but no sense. And not one answer was perched on the horizon. Until suddenly, there it was, sitting right in front of me. All the pieces and all the reasons. So simple and so dreadful. I drove back to the Miles estate on 2 wheels.
Oh, Mr. Markham, Tammy's lost her mind. Will you tell Mr. Markham?
I answered the phone. The voice, he asked for Miss Tammy.
Tammy took the call. Her face went absolutely white. Then she hung up. That was Ben, she said. He's waiting for me out there at the mine.
Ben?
You can imagine what that did to all of us.
Is she still up there?
I insisted I ride out with her, but she wouldn't let me.
The 3030, where is it?
I don't think the police have returned it yet.
I saw it there yesterday.
What does it mean?
Did she take it with her?
No.
He's not here.
Where's the rifle?
I was trying to save Ben. Even after I found out what he was really like, I wanted to help him. But our marriage was a duel right from the beginning. I wanted to save him, and he was trying to destroy me. Ben! Ben!
Give me that flash.
hit you harder last night. I should have killed you.
I should have known last night. I thought I knew tonight, but that phone call threw me.
Why?
Too much love, Tammy. Too much love for a brother and too much hate for you. She took that music box and those other things, but she wanted a great deal more. She wanted your life in return for her brother's. He's in here, isn't he? Keep this gun on her. He's been in there all the time, hasn't he? And you knew it. Because only Ben and you knew about this place. No, Tammy. You've got enough to forget. I'm only guessing now. But I guess that when you fainted during that duel, Ben came in here to hide for a couple of hours, intending to give you another lesson in terror. Only he forgot about the pit. In the dark, he fell into it.
You, why did he have to marry you?
You'd better go after her, Tammy. Despite all he'd done, Tammy Miles still cried for a dead husband, for the sudden death that had taken him. He dueled with love and lost. Anybody could have told him he had to. A friend of mine brought me this bolt of tweed from the Isle of Skye. Wonderful stuff. Ought to make a fine suit. Of course, that'll depend on the tailoring. Choice material is only the beginning. Oh, thanks, Paul. I wouldn't say that tie got off to a very good start. You know, choice materials are only the beginning in brewing, too. The finest ingredients are available to all brewers. Water, hops, barley, yeast. It's what you do to them that counts. Now, take Schlitz. It's a more precise use of the hops and air protection and a special filtering process. It's 100 shortcuts that have not been taken that give Schlitz its delicate flavor and keep it from change. The difference in Schlitz is the human art. It's an appreciable difference. Won't you join me?
Markham, starring Ray Milland, has been brought to you by Schlitz, the beer that made Milwaukee famous.